Hello and welcome to my twin flame journey. I am Shine, and this is going to be the daily drama for the weekend from Friday through Sunday. I believe it's the 19th through the 21st. It could be the 20th through the 22nd. Sorry, but it's from Friday through Sunday. I apologize for missing Thursdays. I actually did Thursdays, but again, I had issues, and I said, you know what? I can't deal. So we're just doing Friday through Sunday. I changed it up again a little bit. What I have is what the masculine is thinking, how he should be thinking. And then I also pulled the traditional tarots to go along with that. Like there's two up here in regards to what he's thinking, and then how he should be thinking. All these popped out, and I was going to go with 5, but when this card came out, all these other ones came with it. So that's why there's extra here. Same as for the feminine, what she's thinking, and this 2 go with that, and how she should be thinking. And then we have these. This is advice for the masculine, advice for the feminine, and advice for the union. So let us see. We'll start with the traditional tarot. We have the 6 of Swords in the masculine's thoughts. He's, wanting to move forward, wanting to leave the sadness of the past behind. This could also mean him wanting to leave his karmic situation, and even though that might pose some bit of sadness, he knows that it's something that he needs to leave behind in order to have a more promising future. Like to get out of the codependent situation is only going to benefit him in reuniting with the feminine. So again, it's moving towards a more promising future, moving away from turmoil and conflict towards peace and tranquility. It's the power of the rational mind. It's knowing that you have to leave something behind in order to move forward. It's the process of letting go that might be challenging. However, the sadness will soon be replaced by clarity and renewed acceptance of change. It's looking towards the future, towards the greatest long-term potential, knowing again what is better in the long run for him, and certainly staying in the karmic situation is not better for the long run. It's like a rite of passage, a new phase of life. It's having to make hard decisions and compromises to head towards a much better life. It's like an out with the old, in with the new, a new start, happiness and joy. And then we have the High Priestess, which is about perspective. She sits at the gate of great mystery between the darkness and the light, which are the 2 pillars that are there, which are the pillars of Solomon's temple. Sorry for the truck outside backing up. She symbolizes a balance of the male and female energies. Lord, give us strength. That must be your state of emergency whistle there. Masculine. Your state of emergency call. It's about wisdom, serenity, understanding, knowledge, the veil of awareness being lifted, spiritual enlightenment, divine knowledge, inner illumination. It's for a male, for him getting this in his side, it's to learn that he needs to learn to be in touch with his female side, or he will fail to grow. He needs to connect with his female side, or he will fail to grow. And this could be maybe him needing to connect with the feminine, because this union will help to teach him things that he needs to evolve, to ascend. There's the beeping again. It's esoteric teachings, higher knowledge. The moon symbolizing the dominion over pure intuition, having the fertility of mind, understanding. It's also about secrets, revealing secrets, because it deals with mystery, higher powers, and needing to listen to one's inner voice or their intuition. Knowing that important answers lie within if you seek them. So he's reflecting on the fact he's trying to follow his intuition and move towards a better future in regards to the feminine. And this includes, again, possibly leaving behind. What the hell is going on? It must be a major state of emergency for you, masculine. Again, leaving behind things that might make us sad. Again, getting divorces, leaving karmic situations, knowing that he wants to head towards a better future with the feminine. And he's trying to follow his intuition that's guiding him in that direction. And furthermore of what he's thinking, we have surprise. So he's, again, wanting to communicate. And you have faith. And then you have barrier. So having faith can be a barrier. And maybe he's still stuck in his fears. Because here we have bad news. So this could, again, be him fearing the worst. Or fearing change. Again, because to leave something behind, you have to leave something behind in order to move towards something better. So let us see if we get some clarification on those. Surprise. Ah! Well, that was a surprise. Hold on. Surprise. Aragraza Arquale. Celebrations of the heart, happiness of the heart, or that's what he's wanting. Or that could also mean like the Three of Cups, third-party situations. Maybe the surprise is revealing information about, a third-party situation. Or the surprise revolves around, what he desires in this union, to be happy with the feminine. Depending on your situation, what the surprise may be. La alegría. This is celebrations, happy times. And we have unexpected surprise. Or things not working out quite the way we wanted. So this could be, again, what he's thinking in regards to what he wants. Because things haven't worked out the way he's wanted. And he's wanting there to be happy times and celebrating lightheartedness of the heart. And on faith, you got Dottore. So he's hoping to heal this situation. Or he's hoping that there can be healing. Barrier, we have letterato, which is a man of letters or someone who's reflecting, doing some reflecting on what they should do, some inner reflecting. And then we have domestico. So again, this could be him reflect, the barrier being his current living situation, his current karmic situation, reflecting on a way to get out of that. Or reflecting on a way to the barrier being to live again with the feminine, because then this needs to be resolved. But he's wanting there to be healing. He's wanting to relay that he wants happy times that he's disappointed, in the way things have turned out, that he wants things to get better. And on barrier, we also have Mercante. This could be, him at a distance. Again, some people might live in different cities, states, countries, and possibly money is the issue, traveling. So Mercante, that's the merchant, that's part of the barrier, him being at a distance and feeling stuck there, because he also had Domestico, being stuck in his current situation, trying to reflect on a way how to get out of it. And we also have L'Amante, which is the female lover. This is also on barrier. So this could be him trying to find his way back to the feminine, to get her love by revealing some secrets so that there can be a new beginning. Or this is him needing to reveal the secrets to the karmic situation so that there can be new beginnings with the feminine. Bad news, we have Gran Signore. This could be him fearing that things won't work out and he won't end up like this in the end. Like that he's gotten everything that he wanted, was able to turn things around in his favor. Or him feeling like he doesn't have what he needs now in order to make this happen, because money might be an issue. Getting help from friends might be an issue. So that's also could be why he's fearing not having the success. Bad news, we have La Nemica, which could be him fearing that he's going to be met with this in regards to the karmic situation or the feminine, because he's taken so long and because he hasn't said anything, or both. Boy, there's lots of sirens in your in your side of the reading there, masculine. It's been constant beeps and sirens. So I don't know if that is a definite sign from the universe in regards to your dire situation. I think that's interesting. Bad news, you got Prigioni. This is feeling trapped. Sacerdote. Again, this could be feeling trapped in a marriage. Or lacking the spiritual strength to get oneself out of the situation. Bad news, we have L'Amica. And looking towards the future, trying to have the foresight. Again, trying to look 50 miles ahead to see the plan. Trying to strategize how to do all these things that I'm speaking of to make this manifest so that he can move towards calmer waters with the feminine. Change, we got Giovine Fanciulla. Now this could mean because there's been a change of heart, that he's realizing that he loves the feminine, or he's realizing that he doesn't love the karmic situation and that he loves the feminine, or he's wanting things to change in regards to both situations. Change, we have foolish choices. So again, wanting to change our foolish choices that we've made, wanting to rectify the situation, wanting to overcome the challenges that lie ahead in order to make this happen. I need a bigger table, maybe. And this table's pretty large. I need to move stuff back. I don't know. Or use less cards. And how he should be thinking is scandal. Troubleshoot. So they're wanting him to figure a way out of this situation that he's found himself in by delivering some truths to both situations, the karmic and in the feminine. Like you're needing to reveal the truth. Figure out a way how to say what you got to say, which is what they've been telling you now for weeks and months. Figure out a way to express yourself, to express the truth. In regards to the lessons that you've learned, or they're asking you to learn the lesson here. Learn it and apply it, and have the strength to do that. Or they're telling you you have the strength to believe in yourself. But again, it's you needing to speak up and not let fear keep you stuck. Talent. You got unexpected surprise. Or getting things to work out the way that you want them to. By figuring out a way to make this happen. Figuring out a way how to express the truth. The lesson, you got LOVÍ, which is the person who's regretful of the past. What did you learn from this situation? You know, what were the lessons that's caused you to be regretful? They want you to learn them so that you can change them and not repeat them. So that you can have celebrations and happy times. This is again on the lesson. Or valuing the lesson being needing to learn to appreciate what we have when we have it. You know, but as the saying goes, you don't know what you got till it's gone. And sometimes it takes losing something or someone in order for us to realize what we had. And that's a lesson. This was going to flip La Donna Servizio. This is the servant or the helper, or someone who was helpful to you, someone who was reliable, someone who was there for you. Again, this was on the lesson. So us needing to appreciate those that were in our lives that we took for granted. And that was also part of the lesson. Oops. On Scandal, we got La Lettera, which is the love letter. And we have Sospiri, which is someone who's longing to be with someone who's at a distance, or someone who has regrets. La Regresia, it's you know, change, transformation. And we have La Reunion, which is a reunion to reconcile, a relationship. So this was on Scandal. So it's the masculine. They're telling you you need to express how you feel, your regrets, and how you want things to change, and how you want this union to come back together. And how, sorry, everything's all over the place now. And how he should be thinking is the Six of Cups, which is, you know, reuniting with someone from our past, happy reunions, shared nostalgia. It's leaving the worries behind. That's the man that's in the background there. He symbolizes, see him here in the corner. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's over here in the corner. The dad going in the house. It symbolizes leaving the worries behind. The house symbolizes comfort and security. But the barren garden indicates a loss of happier times of the past. But the overall color of yellow indicates happiness in the overall scene. So obviously some barren gardens need to be tended to in order for things to flourish there again. But it is about reconciliation with someone from the past. The return to the familiar. It's reflecting on the past. You know, again, with these lessons, so that you can overcome future trials. It's childlike joy. It's also healing our inner child and having our hearts be open like children, giving and receiving and sharing. I'm not having any luck with these cards over here. So that's how you should be thinking about reuniting with the feminine. You know, watering those barren fields so that things can flourish there again. Healing the inner child. You know, getting out of the fears that are holding us back due to some wounding. And then we have the Page of Swords, which is about communication, especially truths, communicating truths. It's about passion and enthusiasm, new ideas, encouragement to move forward, to get the wheels in motion despite any challenges potentially in the way. It's aligning ourselves with others who don't stifle your direction. So it's like on the same page, heading in the same direction kind of thing, working towards a similar goal. He's a truth seeker. It's the ability to learn and grow. It's about discussing things with others, ideas. You know, if you're thinking about reconciling, you're needing to establish that. So it's mostly about communication. So they're telling you, you need to communicate. You need to communicate your love. This is the Knight of Cups. He's a messenger of love. He's calm and peaceful, unlike the other knights. He, of course, thinks with his heart. He has drive and purity, spirituality. He's the most feminine of the knights because he's in touch with his intuition and his emotions, and he uses them in quest of romance and seduction. He's charming, he's attractive. He expresses the romantic and poetic view of life. He looks to his emotions for direction, like he follows his heart, to share love, warm feelings, friendliness. It's surmounting obstacles, creative adventures and journeys, being open to exploring one's passions and ideas. It's taking a proactive step towards your goal and ambition. Use the knight in shining armor. So they're wanting you to reunite with the feminine, communicate your truth, give your love, share your feelings. And you have the Ten of Wands, which is telling you to lay down your burdens that you've been carrying by keeping up the masks, both in your karmic situation and in regards to the feminine, keeping yourself trapped in your ruminating thoughts, your shoulda, woulda, couldas, your guilt, your regrets, your sadness, all of that. And instead of taking action, you're just sitting and sitting and sitting. They want you to lay down your burdens 10s are also the completion of a cycle. So if you release these burdens, you'll finally be able to let this cycle go. Out with the old and in with the new. It's realizing dreams and goals through hard work and effort. And knowing that even with achievement, there comes great responsibility to commitment. That means once you step over that threshold, it's onward and upward. So you need to know that, with growth and wisdom comes responsibility to ensure ongoing success. But it's also about weighing oneself down, oppressing oneself. So they want you to release the burdens. And let the old shit die so that there can be transformation, rebirth, a fresh, new, pure start. It is the end of a major phase or aspect of your life, the end of codependency, the end of childhood wounds, the end of stagnancy. It brings the beginning of something far more valuable and important. Closing one door to open the other, like the Six of Swords there. Having to leave something behind in order to go towards something better. To embrace new opportunities. Putting the past behind you. Parting ways with things that no longer serve you. To bring renewal and transformation. If you resist it, you'll feel the pain emotionally and physically, which you obviously have been as you've been sitting in your thoughts, ruminating thoughts in your woes. So the point is to not resist the change because we fear it, but instead embrace it because it's a significant transformation. It's a profound need for change to clear away limiting factors. You cannot escape its effects. You need to learn to let go of unhealthy attachments for more fulfilling things. It symbolizes endings, beginnings, change, transformation, and transition. And then all of these popped out. We have the Star, which is about hope, healing, having faith, courage, deeper understanding of ourselves and others. It's about transformation. It's about forgiveness, embracing new opportunities. It's about having a meaning and purpose and perspective in our lives. It's a call of destiny that compels you to go on. It's the renewal of self-esteem and to trust in oneself. It has to do with faith and belief in oneself and being generous. So, if you release the burdens, let shit die, let there be transformation happening here. Express your love, communicate your truth, reunite with the feminine. There can be healing. And then you have the King of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, which is about, putting in effort. He's slow moving, but he's, slow and steady wins the race. He follows the dreams of the pages. He puts in careful thought, consideration. It's about putting in the efforts to help support your dreams and goals. Knowing that whatever it is that you're having to undertake here will meet with success in the end. It's to be patient, reliable, and responsible and committed to yourself and to this union. It's about loyalty, planning, following through, taking charge, gradual progress. So with effort, healing can be had. And also your wishes can be fulfilled. This is the Nine of Cups. It's about integrity, completion of a final stage of development. It's enjoying the pleasures of life. It's happiness in all areas, satisfaction on all levels. It's like the wishes card, wishes fulfilled, strengthenings of friendships or consummations of sexual relationships, like a relationship, like a romantic relationship. Joy and happiness is in your grasp if you go for it. It's enjoying the abundance of life and to feel the emotions of perfection all around you. It's counting your blessings. It's living in the moment. It's stability, advancement. You're about to achieve something great because this is the 9. 10 of Cups is next. So with slow and steady progress, healing can be had and your wishes can be fulfilled. And then you have the 2 of Cups, which is, of course, union, soulmate card. It's weddings, commitments. With honor and respect and balance, it will bring rewards. It's beauty and power when 2 become 1. It's mutual respect, balance and harmony with each other. It's a win-win. It's not just about it's about we. It's a heartfelt exchange of emotions, appreciation, kindness, thoughtfulness, feelings of being special to one another. It's consideration in partnerships of any kind. It's weathering the storm. The union of self-love and respect, unified love and partnership. So that can be had. That's how they want you to think. And then you have the Hierophant, which is again about coming together in union, in a spiritual union. It's tradition, beliefs, leads you towards a spiritual goal, which of course, if you're a twin flame, this is the goal. It's values, a need to conform and join with. It's sharing knowledge or wise counsel. It's sacred wisdom. It's a link to the divine. It's a balance between the conscious and subconscious. And the high priest there, his task is to bring the 2 initiates into union so they can take upon their appointed roles. So that's the 2 of you coming together to do what you came to do. That's how they want you to think. And for the feminine, their advice, let me do their advice for you. Their advice for you, masculine, is God. I step out of the way and surrender any need to control in order to make room for God's healing love to flow through me in this situation. So it's about you getting on your spiritual path, connecting with your higher self, looking at it all again from a spiritual perspective. What's better for you in the long run, and moving towards that, using your higher knowledge and intuition, and reuniting your family. I pray for my family and give this situation over to God for answers, support, and healing. This is again like the Hierophant, bringing you 2 together. And then you have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Similar to the 6 of Cups, they could be telling you to reunite with the feminine. They can be telling you that this is, time for new beginnings, to look at things through the eyes of a child. Childlike wonderment, joy, being open to giving and receiving like a child. It's about dealing with our own childhood wounds that might be keeping us back from pursuing this. And then you also have, you deserve love. You are lovable. So they want you to get out of that wounding because you deserve love. And they want you to see it all from a different perspective so that you can go for your dreams. You can go for your heart's desire. And you can find the peace and the joy that you've sought your whole life. And you can work towards your union and your ascension. And whatever it is you came here to do. And for the feminine's got the Hermit. This is about, of course, looking within oneself, trying to figure stuff out, trying to gain wisdom. It's about achievement and growth and accomplishment, attaining a spiritual pinnacle, and ready to share the knowledge with others. It's continuing a path of your choosing, committed to the ultimate awareness for yourself. It's a path of initiation, wisdom, to become a leader, the ability to use isolation and knowledge gained as a tool towards enlightenment, spiritual attainment. It's also 9, which is about accomplishments, searching for truth, attainment of goals and wisdom, soul searching, introspection, inner guidance. So this is what she's trying to figure out. She's trying to go within. She's trying to figure out if she wants to move forward. This is also the sign of Cancer. Spiritual transformation, strength and will, celestial influences, which is the stars that are on the top over there. The crown that he's wearing symbolizes spiritual evolution. The wings that are on front of the chariot stand for inspiration, uniting of opposites, the two sphinx that are there, the light and the dark aspects. It's turning our backs on materialism and seeking spiritual matters. That's the city in the background. It's about victory, conquest, overcoming opposition through confidence and control, leveraging out opposing forces, like remaining balanced within ourselves. It's a need to focus and persevere. It's self-discipline, assertion, boldness, confidence, faith in oneself, mastering one's emotions and curbing impulses, like getting out of that stinking thinking, gaining control over oneself, being determined and having the willpower. So again, she's trying to look within to see if she has the willpower to move forward, or trying to figure out how to move forward. And how else she's thinking is wisdom. You know, this goes along with the Hermit here. Like, what have I learned in this situation? In regards to the brown-haired man. I mean, the fair gray-haired man, sorry. And we have secrets. And then we have journey. So, you know, again, she's trying to reflect on everything she's learned in regards to this situation. How she can move forward with or without the masculine. Let's see. Wisdom. Wisdom. Wisdom in regards to domestico, which is same as fair gray-haired man. Like the wisdom that she's gained in regards to the masculine, for good or bad. Trying to look towards the future. She's doing the same as he was, trying to look and see, like, can this be possible? Is there a future here? Oops. I know I saw something flip. Didn't I? I was going to say, did you see that flip? I guess not. It must be not that you could see, probably, but. All right, secrets. What about these secrets? Secrets. Ah, well, this was it then, because this was flipped before. Giovine Fanciulla. So this could be the secrets in regards to learning about his karmic situation and still trying to see if there can be a future despite, you know, these revelations that have been had. This was going to flip La Reunion. So this again was on secrets. So perhaps his secret marriage or secret relationship or whatever secrets you're learning in regards to that situation. or the secrets he's revealing about how he feels about you. Oh, secrets. We got Donna Maritata, which is the married lady. So again, it might involve him revealing that he's married, that he married for codependent reasons, and he's regretful of that, and he's trying to figure a way out of that. Donna Maritata, I'm holding this one up and reading the one down there. Okay, I'll be all right. And secrets, we got the precious gift. So, again, it could involve him realizing what he had now that he's lost it, revealing how he feels about you, revealing how he made a mistake being with somebody else, and he considers you the precious gift, or he's realized, again, what he's had in you. And journey, you have hope. So again, you're trying to look towards the future to see if any hope can be had in this situation, involving secrets that are being revealed to you, and how you should think as friend, greed, the fool, brown-haired man, and spiritual. So they're probably telling you to take a leap of faith. You can have what you desire with the brown-haired man because it's a spiritual union. And, you know, maybe start off as friends and see how something evolves. Or again, look at it like it's your lover, your best friend, it's your family, it's everything. It's your spiritual union. It's comprised of all of those things. So take a leap of faith. Friend, you have Gran Signore, which is the masculine. Regrets, il vivido. Depression, low morale. So perhaps they're telling you that's how he feels. Or for you to not be depressed and have low morale and have regrets of the past in regards to him. You know, to forgive and move forward. Take a leap of faith. Greed, you have speranza, which is to have hope. Again, you can get what you desire. Have hope. Take a leap of faith. Oh. Spiritual, you got la conversación, falsita, which is falseness, lies, la mica. So this is probably in regards to what's going to be revealed to you, the lies that took place in this relationship. There's going to be a conversation, or there needs to be a conversation. Sacerdote, we got same as spiritual. So this could be like healing. You know, there's healing. Allow there to be healing in regards to, you know, whatever lies and deception that happened in the past that are going to be discussed, to have hope, to not stay in the woes, you know, and to take a leap of faith. You can have what you desire with the masculine. Ah, I got clumsy hands today. Brown-haired man, you got unexpected surprise. So this could be, you know, him coming towards you unexpectedly with all of this stuff. But there's going to be an unexpected surprise. In regards to one's arrogance or ego. His, because it's on a brown-haired man. You know, and how he's regretful about that. How he's regretful, how he snuck off, you know, and was deceptive. We have the thief. Or that the unexpected surprise is that he misses you, because thieves steal, so that's also missing something. So the unexpected surprise is him missing you. And how he made foolish choices. So that's how they want you to think. And how else they want you to think is the Two of Wands, which is basically the world is your oyster. There's huge potential here. Understanding one's ambitions and what must be done. You know, again, looking at the long term. Trying to forgive the past, because what this union could be or what it is, you're needing to do that. Having an enthusiastic approach and passion for adventure. It's a spark of inspiration or a path forward. It's discovery, stepping out of our comfort zones. That's for both of you, really. Considering long-term plans, again, decisions to stick with what you've known or to expand your horizons, to take a risk. It's exploring one's options. It's having patience and focus on our intents. It's patiently waiting for rewards and to watch your ideas materialize. It could also mean overseas travel, because again, they got the Six of Swords also represents travel, overseas travel. So I've mentioned this before, the masculine could be at a distance. That's why you've had the Suspiety and all those other ones. He might be overseas or somewhere far from you. So it's about future planning and progress. It's about making decisions to embark on this new journey, because victory awaits. We have the Six of Wands. This is success and achievement, strength. It's a successful outcome from harnessing one's strengths and talents. It's overcoming challenges. It's believing in oneself, having faith in achievements that they will be well received by others. It's feeling proud and worthy. It's victory. I don't know if I've said that before. Progress. So it's again taking a leap of faith. Be future looking. Victory can be had When you have the Four of Cups, which is about, don't miss opportunities. You don't see that the opportunity is right in front of you. It's not missing gifts of love. Stop feeling flat and pessimistic and in the lowest. It's a need to examine your heart and mind for clarity. It's getting out of feeling disappointment, and it's also growing tired of the same old struggles. So, feeling complacent. It's a call to action. It's a wake-up call. It's to be open to the new, positive changes. It's to not be defensive with your arms crossed over there. Choosing to ignore offers or being closed off because of past hurt or fear. Closing oneself off. So it's them not wanting you to miss an opportunity. And you have, speaking of opportunities, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is about commitment, stability, laying the groundwork, marriage, cohabitation, exclusivity, children, getting engaged. It's prosperity, growth, new beginnings, practical things, like something tangible in the 3D, no more in the ethers, because hopefully the masculine will be making his offer, because the universe is trying to offer this opportunity to both of you. It is about accepting the offer joyfully. It's also about law of attraction, getting out of the lowest so that we attract things that are positive, not keeping blocks up. It's the manifestation of goals. And again, opportunity. So an opportunity awaits you for the 10 of Cups, which is happiness, family life, united bonds of true everlasting love. They have each other and all they could ever wish for. They have the children, the home, the rainbow, the trees. It's counting our blessings. It's the achievement of perfect love, enjoying the glory of the heavens here on earth. It's relationships, family, joy, dreams, wishes, love, good fortune, accomplishments, being grateful, being at peace, celebrating, long-term commitment. It's following one's heart, being inspired, happy, trusting in the universe, that fulfillment can be had, harmony can be had, happiness can be had, marriage and family again can be had. If you accept the offer that might be rolling in. And the advice for the feminine is giving and receiving. I balance being generous and receptive because both are equally important. Don't be like the Four Cups guy. Don't miss the opportunity by being closed off, because we're fearful too of past pains repeating themselves, being hurt again, not really trusting at this point because of what's transpired, lies, deceptions, people leaving to go be with other people. There's been a lot of hurt here. So it's trying to be open to giving and receiving despite of that. And mercy, having mercy on ourselves, having mercy on the masculine, and for the journey. I am kind and thoughtful towards myself and others. Again, it's about showing, compassion and understanding and all the rest of it. Yes, ladies, it's difficult. We have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Again, don't put up blocks by staying in the stinking thinking. And it's all worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, because two people got to be ready. And, the masculine had a lot of growing to do. And so did the feminine. So hopefully the timing will be better for the both of you. And the final message from the universe is Cosmic Heart. So let us read what the message for the both of you is to close out the weekend daily drama. I was dead, I became alive. I was tears, I became laughter. The power of love arrived and made me everlasting power. I have seen everything. I have no fear. I have the heart of a lion. I shine like Venus. I hear it and weep in sublime reverence. I bow to this living, beating, loving heart of the universe. It echoes through all of creation. Once, some time ago, I was deaf. I had not heard one true sound. Much noise, but no truth. So I believed in many things not worth believing in. Then in a moment of my crisis, that cracked my heart open. I was given a gift. Though I felt fear and confusion, a gift came to me more powerful than those temporary ailments. That gift was the ability to hear the sound hidden beneath all of life. I heard it, that sacred sound of the beating heart of universal love. Now I know that belief in unworthy things, like fear and doubt, is lunacy. Even my loneliness became unconvincing to me. We are animated by this living heartbeat, part of life that is sustained by it. You and I, the planets, the birds, and the fishes, emerge from the great source because of this beating heart of the universe. It pumps life through our veins. What proof of this is needed? You live. That is proof. I hear it everywhere now. It has become so loud, louder than any word of fear. It resonates through my soul and ellipses any tremor of anxiety. There is a time on the journey of love when the beloved, that would be you and me, sweet soul, is prepared to engage more completely with the heart of the divine lover. The preparation will be a rich process, spiritually speaking. It may also feel like being beaten, pummeled, simmered and stirred in the pot of the divine master chef to become a sacred and savory meal fit for the most heavenly of feasts. This is a courageous and bold process, one that will create the most delicious aromas in the soul, and yet it is one that will likely take us right to the places we would rather avoid, places of confrontation with pain, but where the loss of its grip on our being no longer lets us quake and retreat from life in fear of uncertainty. You have been through these tantalizing trials, the push to surrender fear, the realization your attempts at control amount to not so much actually. So why not abandon them altogether? The trials have asked you to confront every part of your being that holds itself back in resistance to what is, in the resistance to what life presents at this very moment. You have been asked to become comfortable with the possible discomfort of not knowing, and to understand you don't have to understand anything for life to work out with perfect synchronicity and generous grace. You have been asked to bear darkness without losing hope for the return of light. You have been asked to trust in your own heart wisdom when your mind was terrorized by nightmares and hallucinations of fear. They were so powerful, you were certain they must be real, that you must be crazy not to run and hide, somehow, somewhere. And yet here you are, still loving, still wise, and ready for a love bigger than you have ever experienced before. So we step forward together, you and I. I link my arm through yours, and I urge you on. Let us run together and jump over the edge. No more half-living in any way for you and me. We will weep crystal clear tears, and we will laugh with such joy that stars will burst forth, borne upon our exhalations. We will hear the beating of the cosmic heart pounding in our ears, and how we shall dance to it. That sacred, intoxicating rhythm moves hips and hands and hearts, raising the soul from slumber. But that heart does beat so loud, it can be startling to the parts of you unused to such wild, unconditional affection and rowdy playfulness. You may worry that this great love is not going to be careful enough with you. What if you get tossed around in the great oceans of love? You will surely be disoriented and become lost to the world you once knew. How then will you know where to go? Fear not, my soulmate. Love has its wisdom and its way. We shall become lost in its genius together, whilst our minds are tipped this way and that. Tumbled in love's great waves, we shall be forced to surrender our useless intelligence and become mindless. Then how easy it shall become for the perfection of love to guide us, for there shall be nothing within to question and resist. We will no longer have to find the way, for we will have become the way. This oracle comes with special guidance for you. More love is rushing towards you like a great cosmic tsunami. You will struggle with this blessing to the extent that you will attempt to hold on to what has been. So don't. Let go. Let it move you. You'll perhaps get some water up your nose, but nothing will come to you that you cannot handle. You'll be disheveled somewhat, undoubtedly. Yet as you are washed up upon love's shining shore, Keeping every hair in place will be the last thing on your mind. You'll be too caught up in the wonder of perfection, realizing how deeply loved you are and how unnecessary it is to contrive a way to live your purpose. Instead, you'll have no idea what is going on. You'll be surrendered in passionate embrace with life, simply being your exquisite, crazy, unique self, saturated with divine love. It will drip from you, out of your feet, your eyes, your voice, your touch. You'll water the earth with love's oceanic presence. Oh, how that tsunami will deliver you into your divine destiny. No need for any contrivance. Let your hair get messed up. Your destiny awaits you now. And on that note, my lovelies, I wish you love and light. I wish you well. I wish you luck. I wish you healing in regards to this and anything else you might be going through in your life. Of course, if you'd like a personal reading, all the information is below. Please like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. Check out the channel for all the other videos that are up. I also want to make an announcement that when I reach 1,000 subscribers, hopefully by Christmas time, I'll randomly select one of the viewers to get a free reading as a gift, as a holiday gift. So please continue leaving comments, again, liking, subscribing, sharing, because all that's taken into account when I randomly select the person. So participate, most definitely, as I also love to hear how these resonate with you. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.